After the huge disappointment of the Paperlike Screen Protector, I went on a journey to find the best iPad Pro screen protector. After countless trial and error, this is what I found. The first thing you need to do is make sure you've checked out my full Paperlike Screen Protector review, because you need to understand how awful that product is, as I will be making numerous comparisons to the Paperlike throughout this video. I bought a lot of screen protectors over the last few weeks, and these are the main three that I want to talk about. The JETech Right-Like Paper, priced at $11.99, the JETech 2-pack tempered glass screen protector, priced at $14.99, and the RhinoShield impact protection screen, priced at $27.99. This range of products is showing the quality difference at various price points. I first tried the JETech Right-Like Paper, as this gave me a fair comparison to the Paperlike. Even though in my review I hated the Paperlike, I did continue to use it for weeks after as a part of this test, which gave me a good reference point for cheaper alternatives. The Right-Like Paper provided more friction and resistance when using the Apple Pencil. For some, this could be a little too much, but I found that it provided a great writing experience. Although I would be concerned about the wear and tear on the nib of my Apple Pencil after consistent use. Unlike the Paperlike, the Apple Pencil left no marks on the screen after drawing and coloring. However, this screen protector does still add noise to the screen, but not as bad as the Paperlike. Even though noise was still added, I did find that the screen's sharpness and brightness still remained, making text still legible and the iPad was still usable in brightly lit environments. Things the Paperlike could not do. The outdoors and direct sunlight performance was still not great. The application process was pretty standard. The packaging was fantastic, keeping the screen protector safe in transit from any bending. All required accessories are included, along with a card to remove the bubbles after application. A card is not included with the Paperlike. I did find this bar kind of pointless. It is used to hold your iPad in place, but it didn't seem to do much. Also, the stickers left a temporary mark on my M1 iPad Pro. The JETech tempered glass application was fairly similar and also had safe packaging, but it lacked a secondary removable protection film on the top surface, making me cautious of scratching when removing the bubbles. Tempered glass, in my opinion, is the only type of screen protector that will actually add any layer of protection. If you compare its thickness and strength to a Paperlike, you can really see the difference. There was no loss in image quality. The Liquid Retina XDR display looked as great as ever and it retained its brightness. No additional noise was added, unlike with the matte screen protectors, making this an ideal option for watching movies or editing photos. But do note, this glass screen protector can be quite reflective, making it hard to use outside. However, at the correct angle, it provides a usable experience. When it came to writing, I found the JETech to be very slippery, having the least resistance. Tracking on the Apple Pencil was fine, even with this being the thickest of the protectors tested. I also noticed this screen protector in particular was very susceptible to fingerprints and skin oil marks. Finally, we have the RhinoShield Impact Screen Protector. This one is pretty pricey, but has a large amount of impact resistance, taking up to 5 times the impact energy of Gorilla Glass 3. The RhinoShield is a lot thinner than the JETech, leaving no form of a bevel around the edges of the iPad. You don't really notice that it is there. It has all of the pros of the previous glass protector, retaining image quality with a much less slippery writing surface. However, although this is the best screen protector that I have tested, it is the most expensive and has the worst packaging. I received mine with a slight bend, and any further it may not have been usable. There are no included wet wipes for cleaning your iPad, which the cheaper alternatives include. Also, the provided cloth was by far the worst, leaving more fibers and dust than it was removing. But after all of that and the pain of removing the excessive amount of bubbles, I think I have found the screen protector for me. What I have taken away from all of this testing is that paper-feeling screen protectors are a complete gimmick. My final test was using my iPad with no screen protector, and I noticed how the friction with the Apple Pencil is almost perfect on the naked glass of the iPad. The sensation of glass on my palm when writing and drawing was not even noticeable. If anything, more pleasant than the cheap rough texture of the products tested. In reality, how can a product that costs no more than £5 to produce and is hugely marked up really enhance the experience of a device that costs thousands of pounds? It's just a cheap piece of plastic across your screen.